Alright, so here are some problems about the slopes of lines. Just a quick review. If you happen to have a positive slope, so let me just draw a line that has maybe a positive slope, it's going to go up. If you have like a negative slope, it's going to go down. If you have a zero slope, so like 0x, like that, that's actually a really bad way to do it. A zero slope would be an equation where y equals some number, like that. He's going to have a horizontal line and a vertical slope, which will always be x equals, will be a vertical line. Okay, so these are the different types of slope. We do have the slope formula that we can use, but I'm going to go ahead and just rely on Desmos for this video. Okay. All right, two ordered pairs. Which two ordered pairs, if a line passes through it, would have a positive slope, so it would go up. So I can just go ahead and plug these points in Desmos and check. So, whoops. So that looks like it has a zero slope because it looks like a horizontal line, not that one. 0, 5, and actually I can put them all in the same line. That one has a negative slope, it's going down. That one also has a negative slope, it's going down. The last one has a positive slope, it is going up. So that's the one I want. Determine which two have a zero slope. So a zero slope is a horizontal line. So if you have any line where you have y equals a line, they're all going to be horizontal lines. Okay. And also they're going to have the same y coordinate. So if I choose, let's say this one and this one, these two have the same y slopes. So I'm gonna see if those work out for me. Yeah, those have a zero slope. And then undefined slope is always going to be a line that has x equals something like that, and which means the x coordinates are going to be the same. So let me find 2 points that have the same x coordinate. 5, so -1, -2, 0, -3, 4, 5, 3, 3, and -2. So these two right here. Okay, so if I do -2 and -4, and then -2 and +1, see, those two have a vertical line. So that's what I'm going to choose. -1, and then, so these two have a zero slope, the y coordinates match, and these two have a undefined slope because the x coordinates match, but I would definitely look at Desmos and confirm those points. Okay. What is the slope of the line? Alright guys, so to find the slope of the line, we're going to go ahead and use Desmos. We're going to graph it, and then we're just going to count the rise over run. So remember, the slope is the way the line is tilting. So this one is definitely negative, it's going down, so it's between the second one and the last one. And then we're going to count. I like to have the window where I have the 5, so I know I'm counting by ones here. So I cannot use this point because it's a decimal. I need to pick another point, maybe that point right there. So that's -1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1, 2, 3, -4 over 3, that one. Okay. If you want to double check on that slope right there, you can always just graph that number, and then if you put an x next to it, it'll give you the shape of the lines, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for. So that's a good way you can kind of confirm it. So like, for example, if I had chosen 3 over 4, and then I put x, it doesn't really match the slope of that line, right? They have two different, the lines are not parallel, so they don't have the same slope. Well, what is this? All right, the temperature outside an airplane is recorded as the plane ascends. A graph of the temperature. I'm just going to read the last line. It says, what is the rate of change? So slope is the same thing as a rate of change, okay? That's another way we say slope. So we're just looking for the slope of these 2 points right here. So I'm going to go ahead and graph those 2 points. When you end up doing like so many problems during the day, you just want to find the answer, right? All right, so I have this. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of zoom it so that I can count. I know it's not counting by ones, it's actually counting by like 5, 10, 15, 20. It's like, no, like counting by twos here. But anyway, I'm going to count the space because I'm going to have to reduce it anyway. So I'll just count the spaces and then reduce it using Desmos. So that's negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I have here negative 24 over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So negative 24 over 6, and then that is negative 4. So the rate of change is changing negative 4. Yep. All right, what is the slope? So it's a negative slope, and then just pick 2 points and just count. So that's negative 2 over 3, right there. That's that. And for the line x equals negative 6, what is the slope? So you know that x is going to have a slope of 0, but you can always graph it and check. Oh, sorry. I was so wrong. It's undefined slope. Y has a slope of 0, but x is an undefined slope because it's going up and down. Okay, that's that.